So what else do we have
Well,
news on?
Joe, while you drove on your trip, I assume you went through the desert, right? It would have been nice, I imagine. Well, isn't Texas a desert?
God. Okay, so to answer your question, because you asked, we traveled east we went to Hot Springs. And so it's kind of funny how when you travel east from Dallas, it's like the East Texas woody areas, it's forests and stuff. And if you travel west from Dallas, even an hour, I wouldn't call it a desert, but it's definitely like plains and
Arid.
It's much more brown. But it was very green where we were anyway.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead with your segue.
Had you been traveling through the desert, you might have enjoyed the luxurious ride in the Rivian R1T, which just unleashed some new footage here of them doing some of this stuff in my home state of Arizona, and it's pretty cool. I don't know if the video's down there, but
I don't know.
There's some footage out here of the R1T,
too.
which is exciting to me because I think this is my next electric vehicle. I think this is going to be it. I said in the video would be the one that I would pick, and barring Tesla making a non-hideous truck, I think this is the best candidate out there. I mean, I would consider a Ford F-150 electric also, but we just don't know anything about it yet, right? It's still completely like unknown, except for some goofy stunt they did with the train. So this looks pretty good to me, man. I mean, they're going over some hard terrain here. They're going up this mountain and down. I don't know. I was impressed when I saw this. One thing that would be cool, and this looks probably like more of an engineering car, but they have a forward-facing camera that is like underneath the bumper, so you can actually see what's. Or I don't know if it's underneath the bumper, but it's like pointed down in the front of the car. And at first I was like, "That's stupid. I can just see forward, duh." Until just this past weekend, I was out on Father's Day. We were looking at land out in Julian, and we were doing some off-roading in the Model X, and I'm like, that would have been really helpful. That would have been suddenly I understood the use case there. So anyways,
you
I
can
just
see
thought
the
this was
camera in
pretty
the grill
exciting.
right there
Yeah, I think that's
in that shot.
What's
There's
that?
a little. You can see the camera in the grill right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I bet that'll get mucked up real quick though.
Yeah.
One grasshopper.
Yep.
Blind.
Yeah.
Rock chip.
So yeah,
That's cool, though.
the truck is coming along. They're still pretty, like, not very open about sharing information, but I just get excited every time I see this stuff because I think I'm gonna order one. I think I'm gonna do it. So.
Well, when are they hoping to make deliveries? This year still?
No, not anymore. Their plan originally was this year, but they said they pushed it back till next year, and so we'll see. I did see that where they recently hired, I think, someone off from Ford that is leading some group there, and that they're moving a bunch of their folks to California. So anyways, there's a lot happening right there. Really, it's funny. I guess if there's a parallel in the space world, this would be like the Blue Origin of the EV world, where it's super exciting and you're like, whoa, so cool. But at the same time, you're like, how come you don't share more info? How come you don't tell us more about this? And so that's kind of how I feel about it. But super excited when this comes out, because I need a truck. I really do. And I have a truck, but I want to get rid of it. So I can really say I'm all electric. I always say that, like, yeah, I'm all electric, but it's like, well, except for the like 3 times a year I drive my truck to go pick up some stuff,
Well, we know Ben's stance on Joe. What would you rather drive, the Rivian R1T or a Cybertruck?
I mean, the whole thing about Cybertrucks is like, how much do you want to be stared at? The Rivian people might be like, "There's something. What is that? I haven't seen that before."
Like, that looks a little
the
different.
Cybertruck's just like, "There's an alien spaceship in front of me at the stoplight."
In Texas, though?
Especially in Texas.
Especially in Texas.
You don't think people would be like, oh, that's normal? That's it.
No.
No, we don't have tanks driving down the street.
You sure?
If you had a Rivian, people might just kind of be like, "What is that truck?" Because everybody knows trucks around here,
Yeah.
But I mean, well, and at this point, everybody might know what a Cybertruck is because they've seen it, memed a million ways. But I don't know. If I had my choice between the two, I don't know. I might get the Cybertruck actually.
Yeah.
The
If I
specs
had
on
to
the
pick between those two.
the specs on the Cybertruck are incredible.
Yeah, and the price.
That's what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, like for that price,
Yeah.
that's going to be the best best value EV out there. If you can, if you can stomach the attention and the obnoxiousness that comes with driving it. But yeah,
I do want to say, like, I feel like, okay, the Rivian could probably drive down the road and not get, like, coal rolled, you know, where a diesel truck will, like, just throw a bunch of black smoke in their face. Just because it's more, like, inconspicuous. It's not a big deal. It looks a little more traditional. It looks new. It looks kind of like a Land Rover made a truck, you know, is
Right.
what people might think or something. Which is great. That should be a compliment if anyone's out there listening. But Cybertruck, okay, the thing is, I think it could be coal rolled for a little bit, and like people will be jerks about it. But like, at least it's like this big, like intimidating vehicle where, you know, if someone did that to me, I'd just be like, all right, you know, like just sorry, not just.
yeah, right.
You know, like at least it's like it can hold its own on all of its stances and just kind of like out muscle
Yeah,
a big old diesel truck.
It's
you know,
a
so at
hardcore
least
flex, right? It's dunking
Yeah.
on fools again. It's not the hey, let's make a truck that would appeal to the masses. It's like hey, let's kick these guys in the teeth and show them that their wussy little trucks are just toys. That's
Yeah.
what it is. So, which is what Tesla does. I mean, even with the semi truck, it was like, what? You're making a Class 8 like monster? What? Like, just make a delivery van. You'll sell millions. Like, me, the
Yeah.
finance guy in me is like, let's make money and make more electric cars. Let's not like.
Yeah. And the
come
semi's
out-
like, hey, even if this thing's fully loaded to the teeth, it's still faster 0 to 60 than that
Yeah.
car. You know, Like,
right. And you're like, because we need that? Like what? But whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a
funny.
buyer there. I think it'll be cool. I can't imagine what the roads are going to look like. And I still, there was that question about safety. I don't know if I've ever understood the answer to that. Like if you hit a pedestrian, what happens? They just get chopped in half. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
with the Cybertruck?
yeah. Or if you hit just another car, if you hit a Honda Civic, do you literally rip the roof off of that and decapitate people? Like what is the net result? Because there's some rules about that, I believe, about crumple zones, and
zones.
those kind of things. And if it's a monocoque body, then I don't know enough about it, but there were some questions there that I saw a lot of people had that I didn't ever see a good answer to. So it'll be curious. I mean, I'm sure it'll be dope. It'll be awesome. I
still don't know how they're
going to
do the windshield wipers.
lasers.
Because
Beep, 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 beep. They're
the
going to
prototype
shoot
didn't
off.
about
have
that.
it didn't have any, did it?
Oh, yeah, that's.
Did it not?
Seems like that'll be an easy one to answer. I don't
You know, it'd be sweet. You know, it'd be really cool is if it was a single blade that just went up the side. You know, like started at the bottom and just went once like that and just flicked all the like
But-
rain straight off.
Seriously, what if you had a laser on both sides that just like would keep continuously going, like what you're saying, but a laser version of that, and you could do it at the speed that inside of the cabin you would just never see, right? It would be like almost like when the shutter speed matches the blades of a helicopter, and it looks
Yeah.
like they're just still,
But- What? How is it actually interacting with the windshield? Like, what's it
It's
doing?
using
Just
a
shoot
laser,
lasers?
Tim. I know this is a new technology.
It's just
You-
a laser.
Well, I mean, Tesla did patent like laser windshield wipers. I just don't know how
Right, that's
that
what
works.
I'm saying. I didn't just make that up.
Yeah, I don't know either, Joe.
How about just like machine guns on each side, firing so many bullets that the rain never touches the window?
Yes.
Exactly.
Or forward and shooting the rain before it, you know.
Before you get there, just fire a nuke into the clouds, and you'll take care of it.
Oh,
Or maybe they'll have like a hydrophobic windshield that no water sticks to. It just kind of like repels it.
Brought to you by ceramic coating companies. It's actually really cool. Have you guys ever had ceramic coating on your cars? Tim,
No.
I guess
no?
not. No.
So I've added my Model 3 and then the Model Y, and it's really weird. Yeah, like when it rains, the water just falls right off, and the car is like let's say it rained right now. Afterwards, the car would like barely be wet at all because it just all
Yeah.
just. And when you're driving with like with the rain coming down, it's just flying off. It doesn't stick to the car at all.
Like
It's kind of
Rain-X.
wild. It's not Rain-X, but it's a similar
but like
idea.
that, we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a company called Seaquartz who makes it, and then the paint protection film I got on mine has the hydrophobic stuff in it, so it it's built in. You don't have to coat it on top of that.
so
What if you coated the inside of a pipe with hydrophobic material? Would the water just like float through the pipe?
Maybe that'd be cool. Sounds like a Veritasium video or something.
well, there's always like a boundary layer of some kind or whatever of liquid and whatever it's sitting on top of. But I wonder if it just like pushes that out more. And like, yeah, what if you I don't know.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this clip from our show. If that's just not enough for you and you want to watch the full episode, you can go to olfpod.com/YT.
And if you want more from us, you can consider becoming a Patreon member. You'll get early access to episodes. You can join our awesome community. You can actually watch us record live and get your name in the credits by going to olfpod.com/Patreon.
So thanks everyone for watching. Check back every Friday for new clips here and new episodes on the main channel.
Thanks, everybody.